very first period.
I woke up one morning and I realized that it was the time of the month again.
It happened in school. I was actually in grade 9, and at that time when it happened,
I just went outside, went to fetch wood, prepared water, heated water, and then bathed. And it was so bad because coming from where I come from, finding something to help yourself when you are experiencing such, it's very difficult.
When I came to school, I didn't get any strange feelings. But when time went by in school, when we returned from the assembly, I started feeling moody, stuff like that, getting pains.
I feel it bad because I was supposed to write a test that day. So I had to be absent.
I tried going to school. Walking out my gate, I felt like everybody was looking at me. I felt alone, and I crossed the river and I got to school. But when I got to my school gate, I saw everybody. I saw all the learners running around, so happy. But when I got to the gate, I felt like they were all looking at me, like, look at her now. And I just couldn't do it, and I had to go back home because it was just impossible for me to go there at that time.
I had to make a plan, then but that day I wasn't comfortable so I had to stay in class like the whole day without going to the toilet, without going outside to see one of my friends. Then it was a bad day for me.
At that time, my class teacher was very young, and she was the person I would talk to if I had a problem. Not too personal stuff, but we used to talk, and I felt a bit comfortable, like I can talk to her.
Others were asking from the female teachers to give them the sanitary pads. And I think others were throwing themselves to the blessers so that they can give them money to buy those sanitary pads.
So this thing disturbed their lesson. Even the was at school, Pascal free because Bashumisha the newspapers, Bashumisha the clothes, they just cut clothes, they use them, so they don't feel free, so they don't attend schools.
Sometimes hangere o palla go tla sekolong o tshaba gore ga o fihla mo sekolong a ona diphetse then o faketse le ka o se and o tshaba gore ba gotse ba ba tlo tsheya. So and le ka o sa le comfortable sometimes iblan le go ntsha le di ba ka mo fast.
I felt like there was no help for me in this world. I kept questioning why it was happening to me. I failed to understand why God had to put us through something like that, and I didn't understand what I did to get to deserve such, and why there was nobody helping me. And I felt very alone. I felt sad.
Yeah, that's a very big problem. When you get into the class, find only half of the class, or some learners, maybe they are the performing learners in the class, and it's a pain because you know that they are going to remain behind, and at the same time they are not going to get what they are supposed to get for that moment, or during that term, or during that month.
And due to the socio-economic background, as you see that we are at the villages, the most remote villages, the disadvantaged areas, where learners cannot be able to afford to buy the sanitary tools on a monthly basis.
When a child does not attend school, it means that their future is going to be doomed. I don't know about the future at all. Because when they don't come to school, lessons go on. I tell my teacher that they can't wait for female learn us not to come to school. They say, hey, let's wait. Mama ngatla school, we can't carry on with the lesson.
But then, if we get the sanitary pads, that avoids those kind of problems in most cases.
I was very fortunate to have to get to the school and find that learners actually do get sanitary pads for free, and then that was like something very cool. I even got home and told my mom about it, and I'm very happy now because I don't even have to buy pads anymore.
Since we started this project last day, up to now, parents are happy. And they normally came to school and applaud what the school is doing, saying that no, we are so thankful because now our learners can come to school and we take care of them as parents.
We no longer have the high absenteeism of girls in the school. The girl is no longer afraid to come to school when she knows that, oh, this is my time to have my periods.
And I want more enough for now. When I work, I will not shall it 2 years old. Then get the direction the next period.
I feel that sanitary pads are something that should just be given to kids for free, and I thank the person who gives these sanitary pads out for free because it's very much useful. It helps a lot of kids.
All of this, the top learners are the females. The grade 8 is a female learner, grade 9 a female learner, grade 10, grade 11 a female learner, and grade 12 is a female learner. And the best, the showing quality leadership at the school is a female learner. And the president of this school at this present moment and the deputy, they are the female learners. It's this issue of having sanitary towels because they don't absent themselves from schools. They are there at schools, attending, doing lots of activities at schools. But if they don't have, they will absent themselves from school and then they cannot be able to achieve things.
When I grow up in a government, it's chartered accountant.
When I grow up, I want to be an advocate.
I want to be the voice of my generation. I want to speak up for every little girl or little boy in my community. I want people to look at me and say, there she is. She's the one that took Limpopo from the bottom to the top. I'm the First Lady of South Africa, future president.